common marketing mistake that we make is that if you have an e-commerce business and your conversion rate is 3%, there is this tendency to say, oh, that means I have 97% of people that are unconvinced and unconverted that I need to go after. That is a huge universe, and you have only a limited number of hours in a day and a limited number of years on this planet. It's like boiling the ocean. So don't go after the 97%. You'll actually fail doing so. A much smarter idea is to think about your addressable market. Now, how you define your addressable market is going to change based on your business, but a simple heuristic would be if someone spent, let's say, 5 minutes actively engaging with the website, that means didn't spend 5 minutes keeping a tab open, that shouldn't count. But if they were navigating from page to page and they spent 5 minutes consuming your content, that's a pretty strong signal of intent, and you can segment for that group in analytics. So if that's the group you're going after and that represents 10% of your site visitors, then that is your addressable market. Now you can define it however you want. You need to narrow your scope in order to dominate and effectively communicate that audience. Now, one mental model that I like to use that I think is very effective is, don't try and convince everyone. Not everyone can be convinced. Focus in on very specific audience groups. Now, in my case, I like to focus on a healthy skeptic. So, if you kind of think about your audience in these tiers, as a believer is someone who just believes what you're saying. These guys are already buying. Then we, at the other end of the spectrum, we have a cynic, and a cynic is the kind of person who's going to just find faults in anything you say, no matter what you say. Then we have a skeptic. Now, a skeptic is fun to convert because it's challenging. They also can teach us a lot about overcoming resistance, but they're also very energy inefficient to convert. It's not a group I would go after right away. And then we have the healthy skeptics. These are people that want to make progress. They believe there's a better solution. They kind of believe what you're saying as well, but they're not dummies. So you have to make a convincing argument to them. So that's the mental model I use. I hope this helps.